Me no speak no English. These fools who just see payment. Them labels just see business. I'm an NY child, my fit head down to the brows. I've been trying to make an imprint. Cause my whole life was a misfit. When background cause they miss kid, I'm getting back in my zone. Made a new path for the wave, now I'm traveling home. Most of the time I keep hands on my paper, my head in the clouds, I can't answer the phone. Most of be telling me that I'm a star. I'm the crew and the cast of the show. Blowing up top of the Tokyo Tower, my aura is powerful, speaking in tongues of my own. Ego wakarimasen, ego wakarimasen. Aji America Jin, ego wakarimasen. Miyaji kasegu dollar, I put back in the yen. Ego mo wasurechata, I'm bringing it back to Japan. Ego wakarimasen, ego wakarimasen. Aji America Jin, ego wakarimasen. Miyaji kasegu dollar, I put back in the yen. Ego mo wasurechata, I'm bringing it back to Japan.
Eastside shawty with an attitude. So drop a pin, girl, I'm tryna find your latitude. Daddy money, yeah, she get it when allowance due. She just wanna wild out. I think it's funny for the thrill, throwing bands is cool. All that money, big house, but the plans fall through. She just wanna take a ride on the south side. On the way, I'ma hit you when I'm outside. She gon' drop it down for a good time, maybe not a long time. She want me to take her on a tour of the south side. Nothing wrong with wildin' out for the one time. Yeah, looking for the thrill and she know it's me. Yeah, close to me now she can't get. Sliding through my hands, they love to tell me that I'm famous. Sitting on my shoulders, it's a feeling you can't never get. Different from my ex, man, she don't gotta. I know, yeah, you ain't gotta say it. Let me pick your brain, baby, get up in the spaceship. Feel like you in space with me, I know you could take it. Live a little, she a Eastside shawty with an attitude. So drop a pin, girl, I'm tryna find your latitude. Daddy money, yeah, she get it when allowance due. She just wanna wild out. I think it's funny for the thrill, throwing bands is cool. All that money, big house, but the plans fall through. She just wanna take a ride on the south side. On the way, I'ma hit you when I'm outside. Alright, okay. Get your cut on the floor, might smear contour. Girl, you fly, condor, white sneaks and velour. Eye contact from across the dance floor. Give me one night, all I got time for. Read your body language, I could tell you wanna let it show. You got a man at home and he too afraid to let you go. You out with your girl.
I'm Brian Anderson. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg. Grant Hill, Allie LaForce is our reporter. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Here's Marbury. On the take. Banked it in off the glass. And tonight, we're looking at two teams who make their living beyond the arc, Grant.
Yeah, they love to shoot the three-point shot, and they do it effectively. And, of course, that means these two teams understand the importance of good spacing. They're great shooters on both sides, to be sure, but motion and ball movement are the real keys to their three-point attacks.
Here's Marbury. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Robertson. Wood outside. From outside the arc. Again, Wood missing. And here's Minnesota now. To the wing, right side. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And they pick up 2.
Marbury, because he's such an explosive and strong athlete, is outstanding getting it done on the drive.
And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Pass to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Wood. Oh, another miss by Wood.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Towns on a screen. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And Robertson gets it to go.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Here's Marbury. Another miss by Minnesota.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Here's Robertson. And there's the drive. Good D by Gobert.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
To the middle. Here's Towns. Double clutches. And it's blocked by Wood.
Boy, the length and activity of Wood making a huge impact here.
Rebound Minnesota. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Marbury. Pass to Edwards. Second chance effort. Here's Gobert. That one goes in.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Now here's Doncic. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Brown with it. He's picked up by Edwards. 6 to shoot. Back to Brown. There's the triple.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Here's Edwards. Doncic pulls down the board. The Mavericks trailing. Wood with the screen. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Johnson.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Marbury. From deep. They get it back. Outside Edwards. Oh, it's stolen. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Robertson. Averaging around 5 points a game. Now here's Brown. Pass to Wood. Clock at 4. Here's Robertson. From downtown. And he can't get that one. And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after 2. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Down low. Green for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Minnesota in the lead.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, can be a nightmare for the opponents. Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
The 3 ball. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 9.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Carter from outside. And it's Green missing. Minnesota with the ball. Pass to Johnson. Outside Edwards. Driving to the basket. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
Left side Carter for 3. Hardaway. He can't get that one to fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Marbury. Deflected. And when you're inside an NBA locker room, how important are those vets to guide a team, Clark?
BA, I can't put a value on the importance of quality vets who demonstrate day in and day out what it means to be a professional, who perform on and off the court in a way commiserate with being a stand-up leader. I mean, they're invaluable. There aren't teams that are successful in the NBA that don't have veterans that lead by example and with their words.
No good. A bit long that time.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
To the inside. Powell. Carter from outside. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allen. Thank you. For 3, Conley. Another miss by Minnesota. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Nothing on offense from them yet in this second quarter. Kleber, left side. Pass to Green. Kleber with a screen. Now here's Carter. Trying to get back on track. And he lays it up and in.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
To the right side. This one for three. Prince with the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
And here's Carter. It's Powell on the wing. The three. Reed with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Right side Conley. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
To the paint. Powell's shot is off.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now Conley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Prince. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And here's Doncic outside. Hits the three-pointer. Doncic has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Just 4 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. Wood grabs the board.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Here's Robertson. Wood with the screen. Robertson's shot is off.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Right wing. Pass to Conley. Puts the move on. The shot won't fall.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. An area of big improvement for Christian Wood recently, his defensive presence. He's been doing more on that end of the floor the last couple of seasons.
That one misses. That defensive improvement certainly shows up in Wood's stats, Clark.
Clearly. You look at his rebounds, B.A., his shot blocking, all areas where he's making a bigger impact. You love seeing a guy like him who took a while to find his way into the league step up in that manner.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Robertson. Dallas again missing. Outside Johnson. Here's Marbury. 11 points in the game. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot off that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Brown with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Wood misses.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Towns down low. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. The layup off target.
Oh man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Well, you see the power and athleticism at the rim. Who's man enough to rise up to challenge the Big O?
Here's the pick. Here's Marbury. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Doncic. First free throw is good.
There's so much about Stephon Marbury that makes him special as a player. He's got great strength and size for a point guard. He's quite nimble and clever. Truly impressive, his full bag.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Robertson. Gobert with the double. And here's Brown for 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Edwards. Doncic pulls down the board. This Maverick squad struggling. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
Stout defense comes from not only contesting the shot, but also grabbing the board.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the third quarter. And it's Marbury missing.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Here's Robertson. Here's Wood. Good D by Gobert. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball. Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
And the Mavericks call time here. Different look for Dallas. Outside, Green. Inside, Carter. And that comes off the assist by Green. Carter's got his second bucket of the night.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Towns for 3. The rebound by Carter. The Mavericks on offense. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Green. Back to Carter. The 17-footer. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Here's Noel. And that's not going to go. And so it's Minnesota in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter.
14.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Prince. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown.
Boy, an accurate shooter with really good form. Prince is aggressive when it comes to looking to score.
Carter on the wing. Here's Green. And the layup is good off the glass.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Towns. Over Green. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
To the inside. Here's Kleba. Outside Carter. Shot clock at 6. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Reed. And here are the Timberwolves. It's off to Utah after this one, where they'll face the Jazz. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Knocked away. Powell with a steal. Now a timeout called by Dallas.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with the spark to get the offense going.
A different look for Dallas. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Doncic outside. Out to Wood. Pass to Brown. 5 to shoot. Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in.
As I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Towns for 3. The shot no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
Even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Kick out to Brown. Wood with the screen. Pass to Robertson. From deep three-point range. Rebound Minnesota.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
Here's Marbury. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And here's Dallas. They trail by 14. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Wood with the screen. To the middle. And Wood with the stuff.
That's an example of a guy who has really figured out his game. Wood imposing his will at the rim.
And it's Marbury missing. Here's Robertson. Pass to Doncic. Here's Bullock. The 3 from Wood. Nails it from beyond the arc. Wood's got 5 points in the quarter.
For a big, Wood can really knock it down from out there. He'll stretch the floor any chance he gets.
Here's Marbury. Oh, a special move before that shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 11. Dallas now, time running out. 3 from Wood. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Outside Edwards. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Marbury. Second chance shot. Edwards can't hit. 1:06 left in the fourth. Down low. Here's Robertson. Back to Brown. Soft touch off the glass.
And Brown is just so physically imposing, especially inside where he usually gets whatever he wants.
The shot by Towns, no good. There's 47 seconds left to the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. That's good from Doncic.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
The kick out to Edwards. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's an 8-point ball game. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. To the paint. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Out to the right wing. Robertson's shot is off. Now here's Towns. And so it's Minnesota with the W. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level.
Try it, my swag they wanna buy it, my they wanna try it. Club going stupid when I they do. Jury got a jugging and she moving. Grocery dealing. Who you? Bro, 2 years ago, now I'm worth $1 million. Jumping to the ceiling. That's how we ballin'. You know that I'm rolling to another. Now I'm out the meter in the club with the whole lot of money. Y'all it for me. Got a bad jacket. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner, my partner. I'm trying to get. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. A party ain't a party till I walk in it. Lime green flag, master fitted in the linen. Gucci shades over my face and my lens kinda tinted. Cause my eyes real low and my head just roll out of it. I'm a Roscoe Dash. I'm about to show out in this. My jury game on floss. About to snow out in this. Hey, Flocka, get them. Let's pour out in this. Hey, what the is you rockin' for? Run up on me in my spun off. There shouldn't be an option, so somebody better let him know. I suggest that you let it go. This a Grove Street party face. Hit the exit door. Got it. Y'all it for me. Please tell me what the bad jacket. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner, my little partner. I'm trying to get. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
Greetings and Best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Here we go. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. So glad you can join us from the beautiful Target Center, the home of the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. And, of course, Blake Griffin. This is their first game without him.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Irving with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Outside, Smart. A three-pointer, no good. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Marbury driving to the basket. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two guys. We'll see how it comes out.
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And Kevin, when you're disruptive defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
Exactly. I mean, because you're creating turnovers, getting into transition, playing in the open court against a defense that's not set, and hopefully getting some easy points at the other end.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Irving with it, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
At the elbow, it's Gobert. Towns is doubled. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Towns has got 5 now.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
Outside, Horford.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Tatum. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
And it's Marbury missing.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You got to improvise sometimes.
Irving with a clean look. A rebound by the Timberwolves. It's stolen by Jones. Pass to Tatum. The kick out to Irving. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. He has 5.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the middle. And stolen by Tatum. To the inside. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. There's 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Edwards. It's stolen by Jones. It's tipped. Left side, Tatum. Smart on the wing. Down low. Here's Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Now here is Conley. Outside Edwards. It's stolen by Jones. And so it's Boston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because
the Celtics 14.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for Boston.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Back to Brogdon. Lets the three fly. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 9.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Conley feeling it out. Just 4 to shoot. Tries from 16. That one a little long. Celtics leading by 9. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And, Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Inside. Pass to Williams. A second chance effort. Can't hit that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Alexander Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. That's a 2 from Towns. Kept alive.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Outside, White. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
The kick out to Towns. Gallinari with the steal. Finished off the break. Brogdon's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
Nice job by Brogdon that time to anticipate where the opportunity would be in transition and get to that spot.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving.
2 minutes remaining now. 2 minutes.
Driving the lane. Here's Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
.143 left to play in the first half. Prince outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Conley. Over Irving. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The kick out to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 18.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Timberwolves call time. So it's Minnesota now. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside. And since being the first pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards has not disappointed.
I'll tell you something, partner. The Timberwolves got that one right. Did they ever? I mean, we knew about his nuclear athleticism, but the leadership, the work ethic, the ability to impact winning also have been evident. This is a multi-time All-Star going forward.
Here's Irving. A beautiful reverse layup. Irving's got 7.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Back to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Hits it from three-point range.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so it's Boston in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The kick out to Irving and taken away by Johnson. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
You got to be in control when you go to the rack, and he was not. You can't just run guys over.
Outside Tatum. Back to Irving. Kicks it out to Jones. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come. You know, what I like about Eddie Jones is his ability to play at a fast pace. It makes it tough for defenses to keep up with him and helps him overwhelm ball handlers with his ability to defend.
Here's Marbury. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That one on Smart.
Now, we know Marbury can score. He's one of the best scoring guards around. And he loves getting into contact and drawing fouls in the act.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Going inside, that one falls.
And you've got to do a better job of defending Marbury when he's looking to score, because he's more than capable of converting through contact.
For Minnesota, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Irving drives in, and he banks in the layup. Irving's got 9.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And you look at Anthony Edwards, and GA, he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
To Marbury. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Brogdon right side. To the paint. Williams with the ball. Out to White. Now here is Gallinari. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
Williams with a clean look and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Assisted by.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Pass to Marbury. Back to Edwards. Can they get it? And it's Marbury missing.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Gallinari wide open. And the Celtics another 3.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And here's Boston. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Pass to White. And White with the stuff.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
Anderson outside to the inside. And stolen by White. The finish. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
It's the three-point bomb.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's Boston with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Timberwolves with possession. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that game is the second of two straight at home.
Brent's a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Back to Irving. Horford trying to free himself up. Boston getting another chance here. And here is Tatum. Clock at 6. Jones. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And here's Prince outside. Buries it from three-point range. Prince has got 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
Here's Noel. Tries again. Banked in off the glass. Noel's got his first basket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Outside Tatum. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Back to Reed. The three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Here's Smart. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And here are the Timberwolves to the middle. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And the dunk by Tatum.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league, and they're on display now.
Out to the right wing. Takes the three. Reed misses. Tatum on the wing. Tries again. The kick out to Irving. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum on the wing. Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Tatum aggressively looking for his shot now, preparing before the pass arrives.
Towns for 3. That shot off the mark. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win
or Boston.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Irving from long range. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. From deep. That one doesn't go. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely...
I love to be wet.
I can't see it.